This is one of those. This is such a rich, beautiful, bold statement. It is so pretty, and it's the Red Branch Coral. I think it's really amazing that Mother Nature, deep under the water, can create a living thing that actually can make some of the most beautiful jewelry you will ever wear. I find this to be a little mini miracle, if you ask me, when it comes to jewelry. Now here's what we're doing. This is a launch, but it's not a launch at full price. Even these pieces tonight in our spectacular Tucson event are on sale. We've got the necklace, it's $30 off. We have the drop earrings. They're about 2 inches long if you're picking up the drop earrings. Once again on the necklace, it starts at 18 inches and everybody gets a 2 3/4 inch extender. And just so you know, he always sends a little puff, a little love to everybody. There's the cutest puff heart he does, and the greatest clasp ever in the history of jewelry Jay King created. So that's what we're talking about here. Jay, you know, you've done obviously Red Branch Coral in the past, but I do find it pretty spectacular the results we get when it's finished, made into a jewelry piece, considering what it looks like when it starts.
Remember when I first came on, I said, sometimes it's not what you see, it's what you don't see at the show. So this is what you don't see. there is none of this material. I haven't walked, it's impossible to walk the whole show, but I went to the quite a few of the major shows, the major rough, where the major rough dealers are, where they're selling the rough. And you used to see, back in the day, there would be huge bindles, huge bins of nothing but different kinds of coral. You could buy corals. When we first started out together, we had every color of coral under the rainbow, right? This is something really spectacular, and this is why. This is a natural Indonesian branch coral. So it's a branch coral. It's not bamboo coral. It's not sponge coral, which the majority over probably any new coral that you're seeing is 98% chances it's going to either be a sponge coral or a bamboo coral. Not taking anything away from that, but this is branch coral, which is very rare. You just do not see it. I got this from one of my coral rough vendors that I had a relationship with for years and years and years. They decided to retire. This material was harvested in Indonesia pre-1985.
No kidding. So it's vintage.
Right now, they don't allow you to harvest this anymore. And all the people that were actually diving for coral and everything, they taught them actually how to make coral farms. So they do a lot of coral, but it's farmed, and the coral is fast-growing coral. It's soft coral because, so it goes fast. And that's used for decoration purposes, like you see it in aquariums or wall hangings or whatever. So this is truly rare, and here is the key factor. This is all natural. This is the natural color. So there is no treatment to this. They haven't done any kind of color enhancement. This is the real deal. Also, look at the size of these beads, and that is key because they're huge pieces of the branch coral. You have to have something much thicker than what you're going to cut. So we can even make a lot of these. These are brand new. We did this just for Tucson, with Tucson in mind. And you can see right there that you can actually see it looks like little hexagonal holes. That's where the polyp, what you're looking at, you're actually not looking at a plant. You're looking at, in this case, this is somebody's ex-condo, right? There's a little organism. Really, it's their condo. It's like a little organism. They call it a polyp. It looks like a little starfish. And what they do, coral only grows in salt water. And so what it does is it's taking the nutrients out of the salt water, and then it secretes as a byproduct, it secretes calcium carbonate, and that's what coral is. It's made out of the calcium carbonate, which hardens and hardens and hardens. They leave their condo, they get another condo on top of the coral, and that's how coral builds. And it literally takes thousands of years for it to grow like this. This is really a find because it's not endangered, but it takes several different permits, including a CITES permit, to even work in this material. You have to have approved origin on it, and you have to actually prove when it was harvested.
No
So
kidding.
it really
still
is
regulated.
a unique buy. Yeah, it's a really, truly unique piece.
And again, what I love about that red look is you can take it to be really dressed up. Obviously, Andres is wearing a black top. You could very much do an Americana look, red, if you're like during the holiday season. I have one of, this is funny, Jay, I have one of your original coral pieces at home, and I pull it out every time I need something. I want Americana, 4th of July, I pull it out, and I'm really happy I have it. I don't wear it every day, but I really love the piece, and when you do need that color, like during the holidays, it's just beautiful to actually have a real coral piece in your collection. So stay right there on that. I know we've been really busy, guys. Hey, by the way, I want to give you an update on my gallery piece. This is like the epitome of what you see when you go to Tucson. Like there's still these amazing fossils, and you see these giant, giant amethysts, you know, what are they? The amethyst, slipping my mind.